4 years after Russia invaded Ukraine, Transparency International says, despite sanctions, it's identified over 29,000 transactions routed through companies registered in the UK overseas territories. The watchdog says more than 95% of these transactions involved the British Virgin Islands, accounting for nearly $4.5 billion, and Bermuda, accounting for nearly $3 billion. At fourth place on the list, after the Cayman Islands, is Gibraltar, with 128 transactions identified at an approximate value of $53.7 million. This accounts for 0.007% of the $8 billion of Russian trade identified. The watchdog says, in 2025, Chinese and Indian companies purchased helicopter parts from Russian Helicopters JSC through a Gibraltar-based intermediary. It says earlier, in 2022 to 2024, 2 companies of a Russian helicopters holding also actively traded parts with the same partners from China and India, through a counterparty registered in Gibraltar, totaling more than $45 million. Overall, Transparency International says most of the transactions studied were carried out in 2022. It says, in our opinion, this can be attributed to the double-edged impact of sanctions, which increased transaction costs due to increasingly complex logistics and heightened counterparty risk. However, it says the same payment methods for Russian trade remain in place today.